Hey guys, you're here with Barely Prepared in the southern forest in Norway. Challenging ourselves to 72 hours in the wilderness with only the bare essentials. We will be hiking out in the middle of the night.
We will build a shelter.
We will build a hobo reel and try our luck with fishing.
We go foraging for mushrooms and some berries.
And see what else comes our way.
Exactly. So guys, this is the bad boy who's robbing us 30 minutes of sleep tonight because we have to walk in 30 minutes more. It's way more hilly than we expected.
Yeah, it didn't look like this on the topography map at all.
So we're fighting our way through the woods here. See down here? It has like a lot of creeks and it's very hard to walk, so we're right now figuring out if it's worth trying to walk out this way.
Maybe it's a wet step, but that doesn't get us over.
Guys, we're in the middle of nowhere and somebody put a nice oven here and it stands next to a sign. Maybe some Norwegian friend can help us translate it. First thing we have to do is getting some water. We are pretty dehydrated from the hike. It was way more intense than expected. So even before building shelter or fire, we need some water. And meanwhile, these two bugs
Are violating you.
So these things are really nice. Water filtration system, we put it in there like 20 minutes ago. And now we have like a clean bag of 3 liter fresh drinkable water out of the lake. Very nice. It's nice, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was hard-earned water.
Oh yeah.
Build on top of that.
Yeah, everything is very clamp here. It's the middle of the night.
But this is that inner bark that's actually edible. Gonna give it a try. Never tried it before.
Yummy.
Do you want something for your stomach too,
Sure,
dude?
man.
Yeah, it's definitely... Actually, wait 1 second. It's a little piece. You need more than that for your stomach, dude. 70 or the whole width? Don't judge the lashing technique here. So the thing that's unfortunate is everything we've done right now was for one bed. Guys, we're not sleeping tonight. Oh man,
it's nice, right?
I feel like I'm a mummy though. Like,
right?
It forces you to cross your arms like this, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's good to keep everything close by.
And it moves around. It flexes a little bit.
Yeah.
So, here's the test.
Get the camera. Final test. Second bed.
Ooh, dude. I'm super close to the ground.
Bed 1. Bed 2. Fire. Pole or something. It is nearly 4 a.m. and we just finished setting up 2 of these beds. and gathered quite a pile of firewood for the rest of the night. It's not raining today, so we will just sleep under clear sky. And now we're just hanging out until we go to bed. It was an exhausting day.
It'll be soon. We'll be going to bed soon.
Yeah.
But it feels nice to have something. Doesn't look like a lot, but it takes a lot of time to get this kind of thing set up. So
100%. 100%. Yeah, our stuff we just put over there. We will cover it with a tarp.
just in case it rains.
Yep.
It shouldn't rain, but we'll see.
We wish you a good night.
Time for bed. We've earned it. See you in the morning.
Good night, guys.
Morning, guys. So, Brandon here. I woke up about a half hour, 45 minutes ago, and our fire was going out. So, put the last of what we've got on it and enjoyed the warmth. Warmed my shoes up before I got up. Yari's still asleep, but he had a pretty rough night. I think he was getting pretty cold at some point. I saw him rummaging through his bag trying to get something else to get a little bit warmer, but I'm gonna see if I can't get a little bit more firewood and get this fire going good for us. So
Good morning, guys. It's been a rough night. Tonight we built up the shelter a little bit, that the heat is maybe getting a little bit more stuck at our place where we sleep. It's fine. It's nice to be out here.
that's ready. I just need to grab our...
Let's get some water.
On the trail I found some chanterelles. Some were a bit mushy from the recent rain, but others were perfect to take back to camp. Chanterelles are known for their golden yellow color and pale white flesh. While they look like they have gills, these are actually ridges that run down the stem and blend into the flesh. Always be cautious with mushrooms that have true gills, as many are poisonous, but chanterelles are safe and very delicious. Never gamble with mushrooms out in the woods. Be either 100% sure or skip them.
A little bit, and we put them to the side, but it's more common than eating them. That's more than enough, right? So you take it like this, pull it through, a mixed loop, and then another loop.
But through the other hole, okay.
Yeah, through the hole that you created. And then it tightens down on itself. There for our rain scenario. So. Nice.
Pretty cold, guys. Right.
Okay guys, so this is our shelter. Found quite a nice flat spot for it. Doesn't have too many trees above us that we have to worry about falling down and hurting us. Nice little fireplace going on here. Got our tripod for cooking, hook to hang our pots up with, and behind here a reflecting wall, with the hope of pushing some of the heat back toward us in our beds. Got our beds down here. We've elevated these off the ground because if we end up on the ground directly, it's gonna soak up a lot of our heat from our bodies. So we've intentionally put this up high enough This is lashed together, like 4 pieces of wood lashed together, and then the tarp wrapped around it. So it's a little bit like a cot.
Yeah.
So you can walk around here.
There's some water filtration system. It's like a gravity filter called mini well. So we just fill this up with water, hang a bottle on the bottom, just wait for 10 minutes and you have like fresh, clean, drinkable water. Very nice.
So not far from our shelter, we've got our wood chopping station. So nice little hammer kind of thing. Split our wood without worrying about cutting ourselves.
And we are in the middle of a very thick forest, as you can see, with a lot of dead trees, so there's no problem of collecting any firewood without harming the nature.
What are terrible. It's kind of slimy. Otherwise I would have turned back on.
Oh, there's a good one probably.
Good.
You have to... Guys,
this. What are they in German?
Pfifferling.
Ah, yeah.
Actually quite nice, fungi. This is wild, man.
Looks alright. I think on the top. We cut off part of the stems anyway, right? This bottom part.
I only know this kind of places from wild boars in Germany. I think they were searching for something. Nice view.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's really pretty. Free food. Ooh. Guys, this mushroom soup is so good. We added a little broth to it and giving us back quite a bit of nutrients. This is one of the reasons why we do such trips. Such simple things you would be never grateful in your daily life because you have way better stuff to eat. But out here, it's just nice.
You've worked hard for it. Worked hard for everything.
Yeah. It's salty, it's a small snack, nice for your stomach. It just makes you happy. Unfortunately, that feeling is always going away after a few days. But once you're home, you feel grateful for a lot of stuff, which you usually take for granted in life. So being out here really reminds you that you can be happy about some small things in life. The upper part is edible of that. The rest we cut away. Removed all the small stuff. Brian, what you're doing there?
Burning myself. So we've got our reindeer grass over here boiling for a while. They say it's not really palatable, so we're gonna cook it as long as we have to.
This is our reindeer grass soup. Actually very nice.
So, enjoy. I'm glad I'm not a reindeer. Not another 4 a.m. bedtime.
Good night. Good morning, guys. Second night. We slept way better than last night. We had a bunch of firewood. It was quite toasty.
Good morning.
He's finally awake. It's still raining outside a little bit. I think we will try going fishing today again, huh?
Definitely.
Hope we catch some perch.
This will be interesting, guys. So the plan is to turn this into a fishing rod. So this lower portion I'll turn into a handle, thin it out quite a bit. Maybe even with the axe would probably be quicker. Just put some saw marks in it so it can't break, split past that, split down to it. And then this part will kind of curve down a little bit and back up and here as well. So all 360 around. The worst thing that can happen is we catch nothing, and that's happened before with a real rod. This is where we're at. Trimmed this down. It could be down a little bit further, but we want to get out fishing, so we're going to try it out. Gonna throw a little 550 cord or this paracord handle on there. We've notched this. You already had that idea, so we have a good place to tie the fishing line to. I'm just gonna finish wrapping this handle and then put some fishing line on here and get down to the lake. Get us some food, some protein.
So for fishing we brought not only the blueprint for a hobo reel, but also a small rod and a variety of lure options. We started with a floater setup, perfect for calm waters, but also packed spinners and power bait for flexibility. Assembling the rod was straightforward. I connected the sections and added a stopper system to the line, allowing the floater to be easily set at desired depth. The floater is particularly useful because it can be filled with water to increase casting weight, making it easier to reach further spots. Lastly, I attached a swivel which not only separates the hook from the main line, but also makes switching setups much easier. Plenty of footage, but short story. We didn't catch anything that day. We suspect the fish were likely farther out and deeper in the lake due to the time of the year and the water temperature. But on the bright side, we got up the drone in the air, so sit back and enjoy some beautiful drone footage.
Hey guys, the berries yesterday were a highlight for us, so we're gonna head out and see if we can't find a few more berries.
Oh, they are like big fields of reindeer moss. So this is the reindeer moss again. You see that? It's all around. It's quite a bit of work. Brendan did it yesterday to clean out all of these parts which fell into that moss. You can see it. It collects everything which falls down on the ground. We obviously don't want to eat that. Yeah, some right. So it starts here definitely. Some good ones.
That one looks nice.
Don't know how. It is one of these, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's also like a little bit.
Oh, that's a nice one too. Nice. We're up to 2 berries each, guys.
2
Or
each?
1 berry each.
Don't lean over too much. We'll throw them in. Can you see that?
I think we've got, yeah, I don't know, maybe, what do you think, half of what we had yesterday, or a little bit more than half? The forest gives a lot, guys, but doesn't make the work easy.
Nope. Guys, the lack of energy is really kicking in. I have to convince myself every time for these small berries to knee down. I feel like it costs way more energy than actually what we gain from eating them. But still, it's a motivation boost. We want to try different food out of the nature, so we are still doing it. We found a big pine here, so we're collecting a little bit for the tea now.
off some of the smaller ones and see if it's a little bit, makes it more fresh. Try not to take too much from one single tree, but we've got a couple of them here, so. So that's what we've got. Somewhere in there is one blueberry as well.
A single blueberry. Nice. New taste for us.
Also found some more mushrooms. Woohoo! Super excited for something.
A sweet snack, and we have our mushrooms with a little bit of broth. Will be nice. They are ready. Cooling them off now. We will enjoy some. Next thing to try, we're using our pot where we just cooked the berries. There was still some gravy inside, so we just added water to keep the flavor inside the pot. And now we are adding pine needles for a nice cup of tea.
So we can fry up our nature's potato chips.
And how much chips did we get?
About that and a little bit in here. So, chips all cut up into manageable sizes. And we hear that nice sizzling going on in there. Dude, I need a longer spoon. This guy is hot. Nature's dirt. It's starting to brown up a little bit, especially the thinner ones. So guys, some of the chips are a little bit thinner, so they look like they're about done. Got some crunchiness to them. Just gonna put a little bit of our salt on there, or a lot. Let's see how much comes out. That was a little bit too much. There we go. So, enjoy.
It's always a gamble if they have a sappy ending, but in general they're really nice. Like especially the start when you salt them quite a bit. They're crunchy. It's a nice consistency. It's really good. Alright guys, doing the dishes. Alright, we need to go out again to get some wood because we're expecting a pretty cold night. Fair temperature around 5 degrees and rain in the morning. So we make sure that we have enough firewood stacked up that we can use it the whole night, throw it on and get some warmth. Third night out here, we're saying good night. Seeing you guys tomorrow. Guys, it's currently 6:20 and we're preparing for the hike out and getting some calories in. It's raining pretty bad, I don't know if you can hear it. But we have a window of hiking out at around 7 or 8 and we're probably trying to use that.
We made up a little bit of rice with some canned meat this morning. Give us the energy that we need for the hike out. Honestly, it tastes like the best food we've ever eaten. So,
Yeah, it's really nice, man.
Enjoying it quite a bit.
So this is the issue in night hike outs. You just see like 2 or 3 meters in front of you, and you will never see such a nice walking way and be able to follow it for a while.
Yeah, he's having a little bit of a gear issue here, so we're gonna let him fix that before we keep going. These gaiters that we're wearing is helping a lot. You can see the upper part of his legs a little bit here. They're completely wet. Down below, luckily at least, they're staying a bit more dry, so it's definitely helping out a little bit. Yari's unfortunately gonna have to wear these pants in the airplane, so it's best if he keeps them dry.
People will be happy.
Guys, it's getting rough again. Had energy for the hike on the road, but this cutting through the forest, going up and down and up and down and over rocks. Even a good breakfast didn't give us enough energy for this right now. And this is all the crap that we did at about 11 o'clock at night on the way in. Looks like we found a path again, dude. Guys, this is a sight for sore eyes and very weak guys. No energy,
We found it.
but we found our parking lot. So from here, just little ways down a nicely groomed road, and we're back in civilization.
Look what we found. Hiking in here, it was so dark, couldn't see it, but there's a nice lake. Wonder if it has fish in it. How do you feel about this open gate now?
I feel a little frustrated that the gate's open, and I'm very interested to see if there's a car in this parking lot down here.
So all the hiking to the roundabout where we wanted to drive with the car was closed by this gate. I don't know if you can see it yet, but now it's open.
Nice, dude.
Good job.
Successful trip.
Nice trip.
Thank you for joining us, and looking forward to having you on our next adventure.
Yeah, follow us around.